Hey guys, Electro Ninja here. So, Ikari Gozen was a very fun episode, but it also brought something to my attention. Basically, what is going to happen once Hawkmoth knows for sure who everyone is? This was kind of an important thing to just have in my mind because this season, like I said, was the reveal arc. It really is. Um, Now, here, it's actually bringing to my attention a few things. Um, we know that soon we are going to be getting Ladybug and Cat Blanc, which are both episodes that are going to be revealing their identities to Hawkmoth. The Ladybug thing isn't going to be as big because it's going to be Ladybug getting Ladybug's Miraculous being stolen by Lila, who's now going to know her identity, and she'll most likely tell Hawkmoth. And for Cat Blanc, it's going to be, oh, he's now been akumatized as Cat Blanc, so now they're not 100% certain, but it's very likely that he does know. And it's going to bring a lot of things to the table. And it's kind of important to just think about it because at this point we don't necessarily know for sure what's happening. So here's what I think is going to happen. After some point in season 4, we're going to be getting, and it's going to start in this season, we're going to be getting a few things. Starting at the end of this season, Chloe's going to get her Miraculous back. As I said, she's going to probably change her costume to hide her identity. But the thing is that Ladybug and Cat Noir also kind of need this to happen. So we could see soon the two of them changing their appearances to throw people off. And I think that it's important to think about that because I think that this is actually going to be the point where Cat Noir and Marinette take up the Dragon and Snake Miraculous to be their secondary Miraculous. Basically, it's a way to hide their identities from Hawkmoth, saying, yeah, we're different people now. We're not the same people. We're two different people who don't know each other's identities, even though they will, and we are going to we're going to stop you. We're going to stop you from doing all this bad stuff. And it's basically going to be the moment where, well, yes, Luca is probably going to be getting his Miraculous soon, probably in, I'm thinking Desperata. It could also be Star Train, but I think it's Desperata. They will get their... Adrian will take up the Snake Miraculous onto himself, and Marinette will be taking on the Dragon Miraculous onto herself. But at the same time, Marinette will be starting to date Luca, and Adrian will start to date Kagami. And it's kind of the same thing where they're going to be going through this process of, is this right? Am I supposed to date this person? And stuff like that. And by the end of season 4, maybe somewhere in season 5, they're going to realize that, you know what? Yeah, it's time that that I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to fight it anymore. And Marinette will give the Dragon Miraculous to Kagami, telling her, just make sure that you change what you want to look like, because now Hawkmoth, if you change what you look like, Hawkmoth might not think that you're Kagami. But this is me saying, I trust you, not only as a teammate, but also with Adrian. And she'll give the Dragon Miraculous to her, finishing it off. And the same will go for Luca, except that he's not necessarily going to be changing what he looks like because he's actually been good with this and hasn't accidentally revealed his identity yet. But it's an important thing to happen. And it's a good way for them to change the appearance, because a lot of people have been wanting the appearance for for Ladybug and Cat Noir to change. Not necessarily because the designs are bad. We're not necessarily saying that. We're saying that we would like to see them change so that we can, as a way of showing their change as characters. And by adding the Snake Miraculous and the Dragon Miraculous to them, it will signify the change is starting. But then after they've given up these miraculous full time, they will say, we're done. And they will change their outfits to their final form to basically say, this is who we are. And Hawkmoth can't stand against us. No matter what. We are a team. With or without the mask. We are a team. And I think that would be a great thing to have it be the final battle. Where in this battle, Marinette and Adrien have gone through all of this. They've revealed their identities to each other. They've made peace with whether or not they would be able to date the people that they love. And now they are actually dating this person. And after, when they have almost lost and it looks like there's no hope, they take off their masks, wearing their normal, wearing their suits, just no mask. And they look at Hawkmoth and say, with or without the mask, we will stop you. We are partners, no matter what. And we will be the heroes that this place needs. And obviously, yes, it's revealing their identities to the world, but it's also saying that we're not scared anymore. We're not scared of you, Hawkmoth. We can handle anything that comes our way because we fight together. And I think it would be something that would just be sweet. A sweet moment to conclude Season 5. They defeat Hawkmoth. Their team joins them in this last battle. Whether or not they actually have their miraculous as they battle Hawkmoth for the last time, whether he wins or loses, they fight him and they defeat him, taking away the Butterfly Miraculous and putting him in prison for all the harm that he's done. They're heroes through and through, with or without the masks. And they'll protect each other and their families, no matter what it costs them. I think it would be sweet, and I hope that you guys would enjoy that as well. I know this whole theory is a weird concept in certain cases, especially since superheroes aren't meant to reveal their identities. In many cases, it ends badly. In other cases, like in My Hero Academia or there's no issue. But in something like frickin' in even the MCU, where everyone knows who each other are, it causes a lot of issues when somebody's identity is revealed. A lot of these characters, yeah, they don't have people they care about. But Tony, he did. He had revealed his identity when he didn't really have that many people that he cared about. But when he did, he was scared. He was worried about the fact that he now had his identity out there. He didn't necessarily freak out because it's too late. It didn't matter anymore. But that's why he created the suits for Pepper, the suit for Pepper. And the same goes for Peter Parker. He's worried about his family. He doesn't want them to, like, they know, his friends and family know who he is, but they're the only people. And that's something that a lot of the things don't really focus on. It puts, they always say in a lot of these shows that if somebody found out who they were, their family would be in danger. And it doesn't really focus that much on this aspect, though. We've all seen how that affected Peter in the other Spider-Man movies that aren't as good as the MCU ones. I know I'm throwing shade, but let's be honest, they weren't as good. But it's the same concept. If your identities are out there, people are going, especially your enemies, are going to go after your friends and family. I think that's part of the reason why they didn't show Ladybug or Cat Noir's faces in the future, because they probably don't wear their masks anymore. Because, let's face it, it's not really worth it. Everyone else keeps their masks on. They keep them safe, is what we want to assume. But the thing is that that's obviously not the case. Otherwise, we wouldn't have seen future Alex do that. She wouldn't have revealed her identity to young Alex and to Ladybug and Cat Noir if it was any way dangerous. Like, at all. She doesn't know that, oh, yeah, this is going to happen. She could have known that, she probably knows now that absolutely everyone will know each other's identities in the future. So it's not that big of a deal to reveal your identity to these people. She's basically saying that, yeah, here I am, plain as day. I'm telling you these things that you're going to be complicated, that's going to be complicated to Ladybug and Cat Noir, but it doesn't absolutely prove that. It's basically her saying, yeah, it's complicated. I can't tell you what's going to happen, but things will be extremely complicated once you guys reveal your identities. You guys will not be in a relationship for a little bit. You'll be in a relationship again. You'll be in a relationship for a little bit after you've understood things, but even still, it's going to be a complicated relationship no matter what you do. And I know that that's complicated and weird and stuff, but it's helpful. It's an interesting situation. I think this is going to be a fun time that we're going to be seeing, because this episode really marks the future for Miraculous. It's the turning point. Yes, this is not the actual turning point, but it's the start of the turning point. Going from our identities must remain secret no matter the cost to eventually our identities have been revealed. So what? We'll fight. We will be here. We will We are going to stand up for what we believe in, and we are going to stop you. No matter whether or not we have our suits, no matter or not what is going on, we will take a stand and defeat you. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. Tomorrow, well, maybe later today, I don't know when I'm gonna upload that video, I'm going to be talking about another aspect of this episode. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't, and ring that notification bell because it lets me know that you guys want to see more of this stuff. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on!